Hello everyone, welcome to this edition of Phenomenal Health. I'm your host, Grayson Foster. Today we're going to be discussing why chiropractic has become so popular. If you are suffering with any kind of neck or back pain and you're looking for a natural and holistic way to treat it, then you better stay tuned. You're really going to love today's show. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
Welcome to Phenomenal Health. Phenomenal Health is informative and exciting. Phenomenal Health interviews leading experts in all areas in healthcare, so you become a much more informed consumer.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Grayson Foster, and you're watching Phenomenal Health. I am very fortunate to have with me today Dr. Kevin Stewart, who is a doctor of chiropractic. Dr. Stewart graduated in 1993 from Palmer West Chiropractic College, one of the best colleges in the country, and he is a licensed doctor of chiropractic. Dr. Stewart has been practicing in the Lodi area for 11 years. He is here today to discuss why chiropractic has become so popular. Dr. Stewart, welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Very, very happy to have you here today. All right, tell me why you decided to practice where you are practicing today and have been for the past 11 years.
Well, as we were looking around, my wife and I, to see what type of area we'd like to be in, we viewed a number of different areas and just settled on Lodi because it's such a wonderful community, very family oriented, and we have 6 children, so that's very important to us.
Yeah.
So we've just loved it since we've been there. The people are just wonderful, and it's a great community.
6 children. Aren't you tired all the time?
Well, actually, chiropractic helps me to keep that energy going.
That's right. Yeah, me too as well. Why did you want to become a doctor of chiropractic?
Well, I've always wanted to be a doctor. I've always loved health and science as I was growing up. I just didn't know what type of doctor I wanted to be.
Right.
So when I got into college and I started looking around and interviewing many different types of doctors in their disciplines, I just was not satisfied. I was very frustrated in the way that the medical doctors were prescribing medication and surgery. It just didn't feel right for me. And it wasn't until my wife started working for a chiropractor and I was able to receive treatment from him and watch the treatment that he gave to us and see how the patients loved the care and were all getting better. And so after a period of about a year of watching him and picking his brain, I decided this was what I needed to do and have loved it ever since.
I'm sure you've seen in the time that you've been practicing that chiropractic is indeed becoming more and more popular, right?
That is correct, actually.
Yeah.
And I think the reason for that is because we're getting great results.
Yeah.
People who come in, just as I said before, the chiropractor that I watched for a year, I got to watch all these people come in and out, and all receiving improvement and just enjoying their results with the care. I think people are also tired of being on medication after medication with little results.
Right.
And even having to deal with more negative side effects from those medications, or getting surgeries that are leaving them often in more pain with more symptoms.
Right.
As now they're able to come to chiropractic and get this treatment that is natural and receive great results and improve their lives, and that's a wonderful thing to see.
Yeah. One of the things that we were chatting about before we started taping today is the fact that your own mother suffered with fibromyalgia, which is a huge problem for millions in this country, and you have been able to help her through chiropractic care.
That's correct.
Yeah.
I grew up with a mother who had fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome, and so she's a real go-getter, but many times she would have to rest after fixing half of her hair, and not be able to put all of her makeup on, and having to deal with that all the time. And I hated to see that suffering, which I've seen in a lot of other patients since then.
Right.
But it was great that I was able to help her return to good health and to get rid of that pain and the other symptoms that she was suffering with. And we've been able to duplicate that for many, many patients in my office since then.
I think that's just wonderful. Now, for viewers that don't know exactly what chiropractic is, can you explain to us what it is?
Sure, I'd be glad to. Well, first of all, chiropractic is the science and philosophy of taking the body, figuring out how it was designed, and then returning it to that state, particularly the bones in the back and neck, and for that matter the whole body, can be moved out of place. It's kind of like a tire in your car being out of alignment. These bones go out of alignment, and because of that, the nerves which exit the spine aren't able to function properly because of the pressure, and we know that the nerves control everything, and so there's a potential for wherever that nerve goes to not function well. This can cause pain and other symptoms, but it also can cause a myriad of other conditions as well. So we're here to take those bones, figure out where they're out of place, and then put them back into proper alignment and restoring function to the body. And the caveat is the pain goes away as well.
Yeah, exactly. All right, can you demonstrate for us on one of the models here exactly what you do in case someone's, never seen a chiropractor, and then you can let us know exactly how it works.
Sure. First of all, I have a model right here.
Okay.
We're going to have a patient come in, and we're going to do a series of tests to find out exactly where the bones are out of place. And as I said before, particularly we deal with the spine, and that's because the nerves in the spine control most of the body.
Right.
Although we deal with extremities as well, that means arms and legs and those types of problems. We deal successfully with those. But for the most part, we're dealing with the spine. And so we're going to be checking to see which bone or bones, and I've had a lot of people who've had most of them out of place. And when one shifts to the side, it's now going to put pressure on all the structures, ligaments, tendons, muscles, maybe create some inflammation, even cause problems with the discs, and more particularly cause problems with these nerves that are exiting the spine. So we want to, in essence, tune you up.
Yeah.
We want to put the bones back into place, and any of the structures that have been damaged or irritated, we want to take that pressure off of them and regenerate those structures so that the body can function as close to 100% as possible. Now we'd use our hands to do that. So we're going to be finding those and using our hands to move those bones back into place. We also employ a lot of physiotherapy in my office to help with the other structures that I just mentioned.
Right.
But even beyond that, chiropractic is a philosophy.
Yeah.
The philosophy of natural health. And so in my office, we also do a lot of nutritional counseling. We also do a lot of lifestyle coaching, whether it's how to do stretches, exercise, include things like yoga. We do all of that for our patients so that they can get the most out of their life and enjoy health for a long time to come.
What I think is so amazing when I go see my chiropractor is I had tingling in my foot, and my knee, I know for sure, was completely out of alignment. And just like that, he puts me back into place, and the pain is gone, the tingling's gone.
Isn't that great?
It's fantastic.
Wonderful? Yeah.
For
a lot of people, they can walk in and get the treatment with all these symptoms like you're describing, and be able to walk out, and those symptoms are gone. For others, it may take a couple of visits, but it's almost miraculous to watch the change.
Now, I do have to take a break right now, but is there a gift that you want to give to the folks who are watching?
Well, for those who are viewing in my area, I would love to give them a gift because, as I said, chiropractic is a phenomenal way to achieve health, and I'd like those people to be able to get that opportunity. So for those who would come in to see me, we want them to be able to evaluate it. And so we're going to give them a free consultation and a free computerized range of motion testing to see exactly what's going on with them for no charge.
Perfect.
And then for those people who need some more extensive testing, we'll even provide 50% off on any x-rays that they might need.
Perfect. All right, if you are suffering with any type of pain and are looking for a natural way to correct it without using medications or surgery, then give Dr. Stewart's office a call and make an appointment to see him. As a doctor of chiropractic, Dr. Stewart has special training at treating most types of pain in your body. When we come back from our first break, we're going to talk about what kinds of pain can be caused by misaligned vertebrae, and we'll continue to talk about why chiropractic has become ever so popular. We'll be right back.